Hey everyone, and welcome to Phnom Penh, Cambodia. This was my very first time in the country, and I kicked things off right here in the capital city. First stop, checking out my apartment rental at Park 21 Luxury Boutique Hotel. It was a beautifully spacious unit with an open concept living area that included a cozy couch, a dining table, a fully equipped kitchen, all in one comfortable, well-designed space. The kitchen came with everything I needed to do some light cooking: a hot top burner, a full-size refrigerator, bottled water, cookware, and even a built-in washer. Super convenient for a longer stay. The master bedroom had a queen-size bed and opened up to an incredible city view balcony, my favorite feature. There was also a mirrored closet, stocked with robes, slippers, and a safe for valuables. The bathroom was generously sized, came with toiletries and a hairdryer, and the rain shower? It had one of the most beautiful views of the city skyline I've ever seen. And up on the 21st floor, there was a decently equipped gym with a fantastic panoramic view of the city. Plus, a rooftop bar and an infinity pool that made it feel like you were floating above Phnom Penh. After getting settled in, it was time to head out, grab a few essentials, and soak in my very first impressions of Phnom Penh. The energy, the sounds, the streets, everything was new. There's something about that first walk through a city you've never been to. It hits different. And Phnom Penh? It had its own rhythm, its own pulse, one I was just starting to tune into.
So I'm just kind of wandering around. I wanted to go to a grocery store. I saw that market on my list and I just wanted to pop in for a little bit and see what they had. And they literally have everything from Meats to fish to fresh vegetables to clothing to detergent to cell phone accessories to everything. I don't have any cash on me though, so I'm looking for a traditional grocery store just so I can pick up a couple things for my apartment. So far, lots of coffee shops, lots of bobas. I love those, but I think that a lot of those places are gonna be cash happy. As for what I think most of Cambodia is gonna be is cash happy. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to use my credit card as much as I can because cash can go quickly. I've also seen a lot of educational places, schools, American English schools, this one specifically for math. So a lot of education here.
When the clouds start rolling in, when the flowers lose their head, it's the lies that keep them smiling. When I feel them slowly dying, like the world has just decided to stop its spinning. It goes round and round and round and round again. Life goes on and on, just like around the bend. There's a new sun rising, there's no use crying. Hope lies just beyond the horizon. Round and round and round and round again. So don't let them keep you down. I'm tired of all this trying. Feel that fire slow.
So I just took a Grab tuk-tuk. It cost me about $2, and I came over to Wat Phnom Dawn, D-A-U-N. I don't know if they say Dawn Pen. But this is one of their most famous temples here. There's an entire park that goes around it, and it's just really, really beautiful. They are asking for $1 to get in, and I don't have any cash, so I'm kind of gonna film all the way around it. I wasn't sure I was gonna actually really go in or just kind of take a look at it, because I do want to get to the night market later, and the weather's a little questionable. It may rain on me, but I definitely just kind of want to take a look around because it's really beautiful. It reminds me a little bit of Thailand with their stunning colors and just really amazing. So excited to kind of take a look around.
What they tell you should be. It goes round and round and round and round again. Yeah, life goes on and on, just like around the bend. Oh, and there's a new sun rising, there's no use crying. Hope lies just beyond the horizon. Round and round and round and round again. So don't let them keep you down. Don't let them keep you down.
So there's actually a clock back there on the ground, which is really cool. It's actually a working clock because I see the second hand on it moving. So very cool. So this statue right here, it's actually, it's a statue for the founder of the city. So very cool. So one of the things that I've definitely noticed walking around the city is how modern it feels, but it's also clean. It feels new, it feels clean. It's really nice. So I'm just kind of taking it in. It's not as congested as other cities, so that's also nice. You feel like it's breathable. But this is really nice. I'm enjoying myself very much. So I see an American flag hanging right there. I'm assuming it's our embassy right there.
It goes round and round and round and round again. Life goes on and on, just slide around the bend. There's a new sun rising, no use crying. Old lights just beyond the horizon. Round and round and round and round again. So don't let them keep
Lotus flowers.
tired of all this trying. Feel that fire slowly dying, running down.
Okay, if someone wants to tell me what these trees are with the yellow flowers hanging, because they are so stunning. I've seen them now in a few places and I'm so in love with them. I saw them in Phu Quoc and now seeing them here. And I actually just learned last night from a fellow Cambodian that Phu Quoc actually used to be part of Cambodia. But yeah, let me show you. These trees. Those yellow flowers hanging and the way that they hang, so stunning.
Lights just beyond the horizon. Round and round and round and round again. Just know when you've had enough, when you don't know what to believe.
Wow, and you can tell me what tree this is too, with these purple and white flowers. Stunning.
It goes round and round and round and round again. Yeah, life goes on.
So it's very funny for me to get US currency here in Cambodia, but they take both their own money and USD. And in fact, I'm finding Cambodia, at least Phnom Penh, to be rather expensive. Like I went to the grocery store yesterday and I couldn't believe the prices, what they were showing in USD. Super expensive, especially after coming from Vietnam. But there are a lot of places that are asking for American dollars, and obviously I'd rather do American dollars than do the Cambodian real. But yeah, so I just took 20 bucks out just to make sure that I have a few dollars. Obviously that currency I can use later on, but it is funny because I never have American cash. I have cash in other countries of their currency, but as far as like USD, Americans don't carry cash. We carry credit cards. So yeah, it's funny to get it out, but at least I have it. So just the FYI. And to give you an idea in regards to the currency, so 4,000 Cambodian reals equals $1 US. So a lot of times in the stores, you actually see it's both in real and it's in USD as well. So yeah, as I said, I was comparing the prices and I was like, holy cow, grocery store, at least the two that I went to, super expensive. And I actually went to my first 7-Eleven that didn't take credit cards. So I was like, oh, okay. But I went to get cash also because I'm gonna hit the night market, so which it's not open yet, so I'm gonna keep walking around, but kind of enjoying my walk. So that restaurant looks beautiful. I actually have it on my list. It's called the Titanic though, which is like really funny. So since I have time to kill, I got me some gelato. Night market is right across the street, which I'm excited about. But I'm gonna walk this way right now since it's not dark yet, and kind of there's this nice little parkish area right here. Let's see. So I think I'm just gonna walk around a little bit, and I mean, technically the night market doesn't start till 5 and it's 10 till right now. So I think I should just kind of look around a little bit more. So there's a restaurant across the way and it's just like completely open. It's actually really cool. But like the second floor, I mean, you basically just have a roof over you. It's kind of rooftop, but second floor, but it's just interesting looking, but really fun. Some of these buildings do remind me a bit of Vietnam, but again, it's so much more breathable here than where I was in Saigon, even though I love Saigon too. But this is nice. This is a nice experience. So those guys are playing that game that I saw in Vietnam also, where it's not hacky sack, but they're kicking a sack or kicking a ball. They're using their hands, they're using their head, they're using their feet, and they're quite good at it. The one it's actually like badminton, where it's like the birdie. And so that's what's interesting about that one. The other guys were using a little ball, so more like soccer, but they could use their hands to hit it, so it wasn't soccer. But these guys are really good at that. So right off the bat walking in, there are tons of clothes here. So tons of sunglasses and tons of watches. And now getting into the shoes.
Never thought that the world could be turned upside down in a simple game of hide and seek. But that night in the rain, the music just stopped, and I think that's when you saved me.
So the night market was okay. It was tons of clothing, lots of shoes, lots of watches, lots of sunglasses, and actually bras and pajamas. And I could have used the bra part of it, but I couldn't seem to find my size. It's definitely hard because I know my sizes, American and European, figuring out in Asia. Yeah. And especially, you know, Asian structure is different than the curvy structure of females in North America and in Europe. So trying to find sizes for things sometimes a little bit tricky. But everyone's so helpful and so nice that they'll definitely work with you.
You spelled your name in the stars, but it's time to confess, I lied when I pretended to see. I pray that one by one we'll make promises to keep, standing underneath the shade tree. Darling, I love you, and if by chance you...
So I saw this in Vietnam too, where they have all the exercise equipment set up in the park. It's so great.
promises to keep.
So that across the street is Wat Phnom Monastery. It's really beautiful.
I'm hoping that you pray for me. One by one, let's be.
Snails.
Will you look through my eyes and see the love I have in mind? What if I give you some of mine? We've been fighting for so long over things that passed away. We both walk on the same floor. We don't share the same ideal, but I'm not going to give in. We've been fighting for so long over things that passed away.
So I keep seeing what looks like purple sticks. I think they're lotus, actually. I'm not sure. And there's tons of herbs, and I see purple flowers. I think lavender, I'm not sure, but interesting. So this walking street to me is awesome. Like, this is the taste of Cambodia, whereas the night market was just clothes that you can find anywhere. So this was really nice to, like, this is giving me a real feel for the city. Okay, now across the street is the Royal Palace Park. This is beautiful. Let me show you. people are all worshiping over here. It's beautiful.
See the love I have in mind. What if I give you some of mine? We've been fighting for so long over things that passed away.
Okay, so someone just told me that I was right, that the purple stems that I'm seeing are lotus, and then the flowers, she said, are similar. So I think they're from the lotus flower, but they're putting them in with noodles and in a soup and eating it. So I would be curious. Yeah. So looking down at the base of the river, it looks like all those lotus flowers, because I mean there's so many places here, so many vendors who are selling them, but I think that they all grow right at the base right there, because I was curious where they were getting them from, but now I'm looking down at the water, and I think that that's where they're actually getting them from. So the flowers though are stunning, they're amazing.
Waiting for so long over things that.
So last night I was speaking to a Cambodian a young guy who lives here, and he, you know, made the comparison that Cambodia, at least here in the capital, Phnom Penh, is more expensive than like Singapore. So to give you an idea of cost, I would say that that's right. I mean, I just looked at a restaurant, and for dinner they had salmon, and it was like 20 American dollars, and I was like, wow, that's expensive. Especially the cost that I've been paying in both the Philippines and Vietnam, and I know too when I get to Thailand it'll be way more inexpensive. But yeah, the prices here are very expensive. It's beautiful, it's modern, it's clean, I like it, but it's expensive. I see a ferry over here that all these cars and really motorbikes are getting on. I wonder where it goes to. Oh, maybe to the other side. Maybe it's just a quick across the river, because I see on the other side, I think there's another one. So here, I'll show you. I don't know if you can see it though. And then right here on the river, I see other cars getting on. So I think that's what it is, because there's no bridge over here. So I think that that's what it is. It's just a quick boat ride ferry to get people across the river. So kind of funny that there's no bridge this way, though I do know there's a bridge on the other side, but I don't know if it's the same river, because I don't see it this way.
Will you look through my eyes and see the love I have in mind? What if I give you some of mine? We've been fighting for so long over things that passed away.
So I have no service right now on my phone, and my phone has been questionable the whole time I've been here, but I think I'm in the Chinese section. I passed a bunch of hotels that were Chinese, and now I'm literally just wandering, so. So just past a slew of like fashion, quote unquote, salons to get your hair done. Everything very trendy. So it's interesting for sure. But it's kind of cool though. And it's busy. What I really want is a grocery store. Or to find a Grab that'll take me to one, but right now I have like zero service.
So far, I was truly loving Phnom Penh. And yes, I did manage to grab a grab and find myself a grocery store. Make sure you're subscribed because there's so much more of Phnom Penh to come. See you next time.